straight into the actual gameplay, but obviously today is a day that I have to think back. Maybe the last. I feel like I've done a temporal Archimedian like that actually was with maybe normal Caliban potentially, but it incentivized me to change my build a little bit. If I'm remembering right, maybe I was just in. Maybe my memory's off, but regardless, getting to do this is crazy. So sorry if it sounds like I'm just stuttering over myself, but kind of am. But obviously, you know the Archon charts. I kind of want to get into it right away, but I have one health Archon shard, and I also have another thing which is going to be a little bit weird, but this is casting speed and effectiveness on energy orb. So this is part of the thumbnail. So obviously in the title and thumbnail, I'm talking about the efficiency of Caliban, and you guys are like, what? He has infinite energy. You just press his one and you get infinite energy. You should have like as little efficiency as possible, just literally, so that your ability costs more. So if you hit 5 enemies or more, then you get a shit ton of energy back. Like, it's free energy return. But what I will say is I have a very bad feeling about the third mission, which is of course the tank. So what I say in some of my other videos is like, I think 90% of the time, maybe people would say like 95% of the time, you literally have infinite energy and you couldn't possibly spend all of your energy even if you tried. And then there's like this maybe 5 or 10% of the games that you're playing where you're like, oh, this is bad. You know, you're like, oh, well. So it's like not all the time, but obviously this is a pretty energy light Archimedea. I don't want to get too much into the missions currently, but yeah, I just wanted to call that first one out. Obviously that's also for like ramping up right at the start, or if you get a big energy reduction thing, somebody steals a bunch of your energy, then that kind of sucks. But I think the main thing is, yeah, you basically, if we're safe, then we'll have infinite energy, and if we're in a bad spot, then you'll know. So it'll be very obvious, and then I'll be starting to think about like, okay, you know, I'm using Blind Rage. It's only at rank 13, so there's only 40% efficiency reduction. So yeah, that costs 70. My roar is 105, but then obviously your Razor Gyre costs a little bit more energy, so it refunds a little bit more energy. And you know, with the, is this the secret strat? I feel like this is the number one. Everybody's got this augment at this point. Razor Mortar. I used it once. I was like, oh my god. And yeah, it really did incentivize me, where it's like the whole build is just keep your cannons active, and then you just press one, you spam one. And I said it before, you just, if you need to, you press 2. I mean, obviously it's free damage vulnerability, so you put it on all the time, but I honestly felt like the one in and of itself, just you needing to press the 1 to survive, was it kind of necessitated a little bit of a just. There are moments where you're like, oh, this enemy is surviving longer than like maybe 1 or 2 of my 1s. Then like, okay, I guess now's the time to press my 2, and that's when it's best used. So obviously we love Babaus, we love Dedicants, and that's about it. I'm trying to have as much power strength as I can. Obviously this is giving me shields per second, so this is basically, I think it's the Fortitude mod. No, it's not that, but it's something like that. So the way that this works is it's still tied to shield recharge delay, but your recharge delay comes from your 1. You just press your 1 and you shield gate. That's it. So as soon as you press 1, then yeah, they'll full shield you. So I think, yeah, so this should be completely separate from your total shield. So if you have a really high total shields, which is the weird thing, I put in Prime Vigor for 872 health. Obviously the other thing you realize is adaptation and Caliban. So Caliban goes up to 50. I sub to him Fractured Blast over Gyre just for easy energy. Oh, yes, dude. Genius. No, Fractured Blast, even with the reduced stats, is like an insanely criminal. That's a fucking S tier type, dude. I love the anonymous user as well. That's a bomb. That's a bomb in the chat. But I don't want to get caught yapping too long. So yeah, I just use Prime Vigor so that in the event that I start taking health damage, you know, I'll have 50% damage reduction to mosquitoes, I guess, because anything that's going to actually kill you is going to kill you in one hit, and basically everything can kill you in one hit. So this is really just a it was a last resort, maybe you call it. It was a little bit of a squish factor, sometimes I call it, but it was nice. I mean, I had this here for adaptation, but I think you could potentially get rid of it as well. Obviously, you could also go. The other strategy that I found very interesting was Prime Redirection, because this gives you 2,000 shields, and then that goes up from there. So that is the other strat that I was going down, and the idea behind this is like the more shields you have, and you have free shield regen, then you're just increasing the chance of proccing Arcane Aegis, which is a very interesting, like favoring getting shot multiple times on the shield. Like you run into this like, whoa, wait, does Aegis does it even have a cooldown? Does it just stay active and then activate again? And then, I don't know, man. So it can't refresh infinitely. You won't have infinite shields forever. But yeah, with Aegis, it's fun. It's like you can basically, you can't die. I mean, maybe you can die, but you would have to be pretty, I don't want to say trash, but that's kind of the vibe. Oh, I didn't mention also Arcane Avenger. Obviously, I mentioned Roar, but yeah, the idea is just I'm primarily my entire gameplay is just keep my 3 active and press 1. So I'm kind of trying to run around with some guns and stuff, and hopefully do something a little bit more. So that's kind of my hot take. Is here, one sec. I have to pull one more thing up, but I think we are all good to go. So I gotta say it. Caliban has been incredibly fun. Obviously, I'm spamming it. I do also have Archon Stretch. Good to note as well. But yeah, you've got shit ton of energy regen, you know, more energy from ores. You're like, what situation are you planning for? Like, what eventuality are you preparing for? How much energy do you think you're gonna lose? So that's my theory that I'm banking on. Is that's the one thing that I realized. It's also the only time I'm using Prime Sure-Footed. That's the one thing I realized is if you have no energy, you die with this build. If you can't press 1 and like refund the energy in like a loop, then you kind of just are cooked. So hot take. Not saying I've been in those situations. Not saying. I'm kind of hamming it up a little bit, but yeah, it was a fun build to put together, and like to kind of stress test is the wrong word, but it's more just like just kind of run it through in some like classic Omnias and stuff like that. So it's just been fun to have just like a gun build, which is going to be pretty sick. Obviously, Sybaris Incarnon is hopefully what I'm going to be maining. It's funny that both of these weapons have functionally infinite ammo, but in 2 different ways. Like Incarnons like essentially have infinite ammo. It's like not true. Like if you're really bad at headshots, then they don't have infinite ammo. But for the most part, you like in the time that you spend in Incarnon form, you're gonna, even if you have the biggest ammo reduction, you know, both of the ammo reduction modifiers, you're still fine. So I think that's my other take. So let's talk about Sybaris. First ability, you get guaranteed blast procs. It's a 4-shot burst, but once again, chat, burst weapons are just full auto. Yes, that's correct. That's my hot take of every year. It's just like, it's just how I use them. Fundamentally, I think of them a little bit different, but I can still kind of spray the same. So I'm just spraying like crazy, and that's obviously because of on firing plus multi-shot stacks up to 10. Oh my god. The other one is on consecutive weak point hits. Ooh. That's not a terrible one, but no, unfortunately, multi-shot is too crazy for this. I am taking negative recoil, so it's pinpoint accurate. What is that? Shout out No for following. This is Sybaris Incarnon. So this is a weapon that, you know, you play the circuit and then you unlock the Incarnon adapter. It's really late in the game. It's in Steel Pass circuits, which is like past the Zarem and shit. Appreciate the likes as well. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. I just need the recoil. If I have recoil there, it's because I need to have the reduction in recoil. And then this is just 5% base crit chance and 10% base status. So just a brief boost, but nah, none of these. Base damage by 8%. Effect doubles in incarnate form. Nah. I'm not playing with it. And that's obviously because no Riven needed. No Riven wanted. Just, I mean, if I'm going to get guaranteed blast procs, then I might as well. Right, guys? I might as well just indulge. You know? Put a little bit of fire in there. Just because, I mean, fire will strip them by 50% armor. So, you know, it's not the best. But I'll tell you what, I do love me some fire. So, you know, going in with Rifle Elementalist, you already have Hammer Shot. So, kind of fucking it up. Yeah, force status effect, it is criminal. And I do have Deadhead because it is very easy to get a headshot kill on this, surprisingly, chat. I don't know if you could predict that or understand that. I don't know if you could predict that or understand that. Sorry. All right. Anyway, okay, that's about it. I mean, obviously you have to mention gun condition overload. It's like basically mandatory on weapons like this. I say basically mandatory because you could probably survive without it. Holy shit, 358 likes on TikTok, so appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I think there's... Is there something? No, that's a share button. It's a share button, chat. Anyway, so I've hung on this build long enough. You get the idea. So I guess I have even more recoil reduction, but nah. You're chill. Just watch. Like, really, it's... I feel like a lot of these weapons, you just look at the build, you've never seen the weapon before. Knell is a great example. I might be able to fuck up with some Knell. If I can get in... Here's my theory. It says 420. Yeah, it says 420 for me too. 420, that's sick. That's sick. So the Knell is criminal. The Knell is an evil Riven. The Knell is a Riven that is like destructive. First of all, it's saving a mod slot. It's a cold mod. Second of all, it has reload speed. Third of all, it has plus multi-shot. So this is probably like my most god roll of all god rolls. So in the event that you do burn your 3, so you get a 2-second buff of 0.5x crit damage and 20% status chance. You get 3 of those for 2 seconds. So you technically have 6 seconds of buff. And all you have to do is land a headshot within 6 seconds. You got a sniper scope, so it's very easy to use. It's effortless in a way where it's like, as long as you're like 50 feet away from somebody, you'll be fine. Just do not be in somebody's face. Just... I did that way too many times. That's a real... Oh, and it does the weird pistol bug too. So yeah, it's just blast with secondary encumber. Obviously secondary encumber on status effect plus 24% chance to trigger a second random status effect. So you do also have a very high fire rate. So with infinite ammo is and blast. So obviously like it's just a full auto. What is the best slash weapon? Oh, that's a great question. That's a hard one. I would have to look at the list. I don't use a lot of... It's probably a melee weapon. I think the best slash weapon is probably the Glaive Prime. The Glaive Prime is probably like can be the single highest damage slash. You can get some really high damage slash proc. So I love some two-handed Nikanas as well for slash with the heavy attack as well. So honestly, I have to say, if I'm gonna choose slash, I think it has to go to the melees. With a lot of the primaries and secondaries, it's basically a blast. It's a blast world. Like, we're living in a blast world. If you're in my stream, it's just nothing but blast as far as the eye can see. So that's what my build is. So it's pretty much, as you can see, it's a pretty universal. I do have there's a lot of like blast and slash. I have some of that as well on, I think some... Oh, maybe the Astilla for primaries. That actually I have built for slash, because like the AoE does slash damage. So you can like pump it with a lot of status chance. I think I have Crux on it. But yeah, we have one last to talk about. This is a great example of a slash weapon, actually. So this is gas on the Karyst. So it's a little bit of damaging status effects on top of... what are some good weapons? Depends on your MR. It really does. I think the best weapon in the game is the Zoris. which you can get at Master Rank 4, or if you just go to if you just progress to Jupiter, like as soon as you enter Saturn, then you'll get the quest for the Deadlock Protocol, and you can get this glaive. You throw it out, it explodes, it deals electricity. It's just fucking. I did a whole series about it. I was thinking, just how fast could you get the Zorus? Like, if I were to speedrun that, that's actually a pretty decent speedrun. I wonder if that's ever been done. Instead of speedrun the new wars, just speedrun the Deadlock Protocol. It's actually not a bad idea. Because I think if you get the Zorus, you can get it super early in the game. I just started the level that I get. Yeah, dude, it's really annoying, especially on controller to use. It's a bitch. It's a sick fuck to try and like do the you bullet jump into the air, you charge up your melee, you throw it out, and then you use your heavy attack to detonate it. I tried it on a controller. It's a motherfucker, dude. Oof, man. So, is it actually that good? Yeah. I mean, especially for that point in the game, it's just a glaive. Like you can. Here's the thing. There's some mods that can be hard to get at the start of the game, but if you can get them, then you can definitely like boost one weapon way earlier than you could ever. Like, comparably, the Zorus is like so much more top tier than like anything you could get even close to that. Maybe the Heck is pretty good for like shooting somebody in the face, but like to just be able to like nuke crowds like with these electric procs, and like the weird thing is in Fortuna there's this weird mechanic where you have like this GTA 5 wanted level. I also wanted to mention this is a slash weapon because it's a dagger. So daggers, all daggers, well, unless they have like a unique heavy attack, but basically all daggers have this special heavy attack that has a force slash proc, and then you have a stun and also a knockdown, so you can potentially build around that. But I am using Stinging Thorn with a 100% slash proc, a 200% slash proc, and a 200% slash proc on the standing attack. So that's like a shit ton of extra, just free DPS just for using a different stance. So, like, it is. I think there's a Carving Mantis on the dual swords is also kind of like that. I think the dual Karyst was up for this Archimedea, so I could have shown you that. But yeah, this is a heavy attack, or like this is like a single target only. So I'm using melee animosity with Dreamer's Wrath. So the basic idea is that whereas most people would be using Discipline's Merit, this is just going to force a Tennokai every 4 hits. So melee animosity requires 10 hits to fully max out, but 7 or 8 hits is still pretty good. So the idea is like you don't have guaranteed every 4, but you still have a decent enough chance where you're honestly like proccing Tennokai like a little more than you want to, but I'm still happy to like spam it, especially against trash mobs. And that's why I threw gas on here, is because I was like, I might as well just have like a damaging status effect on here. And this weapon is unique that it has built-in toxin damage, so you kind of have to build around that. So I'm using gas in this situation, but normally I would be blasting it up. But yeah, it's a little bit of gas time. So that's the build. Yeah, it's just going to be, I don't have any type of, this is basically just a weapon that honestly, you'll see. For the most part, I'm going to whip out for like 5 seconds max. Maybe if I'm going crazy, it'll be like 15 to 20 seconds. Like I hate to say it, I love the Sybaris Incarnon. I don't know if that's something I would hate to say, but I love to use it. I like shooting guns. But yeah, I get a little bit of a combo boost. I'm just explaining, unfortunately I don't know if the word is unfortunately, but yeah, I do have double sacrificial, so I can have base crit chance and that's it. And no blood rush, I could get rid of, what could I get? I could get rid of sacrificial pressure and then put in blood rush, and then that would compensate for the lack of crit chance. But this is, you'll kind of see it. I mean, the power of this heavy attack is kind of all that I care about. So it happens very quickly, and then you kind of put it away, and then it's done. So I don't know why I put it like that. But all right, let's get out of here. Oh shit, let's look at this. Wait, I gotta see this. 3 different hero primes. Cronin has the best slash damage. Yeah. Cronin's a Tonfa, so it's got a slash stance as well. Okay, I use Staff and Sword. That's a good one. Is it actually that good? Yeah, I read that. Oh, this is a Velis. Is this like a sentient? Oh, or a infested? Oh, this looks sick. Wait, I have to see more of this. I have to see more. More. Oh my god. Wow, I was actually blown away. I was like, no, that's the same helmet. Oh my god, it looks so much different. Oh my god. With the purple. Dude, I'm telling you, this ephemera is so goated. Look at this shit. And the energy effect on the sash. Oh, it just kills me. Excuse me, the Syndana, but oh my god. I wish I could just spin it around. I hate how it's fucking floating here. I guess because it's like he's in his he's in his animation right now. It's pretty cool, but hey, how it just floats aimlessly. Oh, and then the classic, the Grax. That is the Grax, I think. So, dude, I love the Grax helmet. That's personally one of my favorites. Oh, what a fashion. Wait, is this the same Syndana as well? Oh my god. I'm telling you, wait. No, wait, what is this ephemera? Wait, I recognize it actually. Is this what I think it is? Is this the Seraphier? This is like the... Is that right? Yeah, it looks like it. There's like these ghostly metal effects. Yeah, so basically in the Zeramin, you have two different ephemera that you can get. You can get the Wrapped Wing, which is like floating arms, and then you can get the Seraphier, I think is what it's called. I own it. So yeah, that's I think that's what it is. That is fucking sick, dude. I love the stance as well. Wait, is this the Sevagoth stance? No way. Am I serious right now? Anyway, I think I'm good. So, is it time? I think it's time to show off one more thing, actually. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I trolled you guys for a little bit because I had to remind myself that yes, you guys love it. We know it. We can't get enough of it. Fucking Heavy Warfare's back. Muzzle on, baby. Okay. We're going to show off the Riven real quick just so you see it. Cold Heat crit chance. But it's only actually giving me 15% more crit chance. So I do have Arcane Avenger on top of that, which is additive. So, you know, I'm gonna end up pretty juicy. So this is the normal build, but still the same basic layout. Like it's just viral and heat, but like I'm able to skew so far towards combustion rounds, or excuse me, towards fire with combustion rounds that it still only ends up being 27 and 20. Look at that, chat. How do we feel about that? It's cruel. But on here, 23 and 12. And that means that, yeah, you got to show it off. I mean, it's only 125, so it's not a huge boost, but 47 and 23. So you could get some Mondo juicy fucking heat procs on some dudes. So that's what they need. You do have critical focus as well, so kind of boosting the crit chance pretty good. So, oh, that's critical focus is more crit chance than this Riven. This is like probably the lowest dispo possible. Maybe. It has to be the Moslon, right? It has to be the Moslon as king. Oh my god. Alright. I think we're ready. Officially now, we are ready. So, the missions look rough. I have to say, I was looking at him, I was like, we've got Sporogenesis again.
I cannot play you out without the whole run going to hell.
But we've got Scaldra Speedrun, which I think is very interesting. All enemies are replaced with Scaldra and move much faster. That is actually going to work in our favor, so we can hunt these like life support towers if we need to. Competitive streak, whatever. These are annoying, but cool. Oh, it's a Legacite Harvest with Heavy Warfare. I just realized that. Enemies deal minus 15% damage and take plus 15. That's pretty nice. I want to get a Verglass Riven, but man, they're so expensive. Dude, I got my Verglass Riven. How much did I spend on that? I swear to God, I think I spent I think I spent 800 on an unrolled. Like, maybe not when it first came out, but like a couple months after. That shit was ruthless. But I knew. I saw the vision. I saw what people were putting down. And I do think the Verglass... I think the Verglass is, like, by far, like, the best. You can proc, like, 10 stacks of basically anything instantly. It's just, like, so... Anyway. I've stayed on the screen long enough. We're going to see the damage. I'm a little bit worried about this. Legocytes are more powerful with each generation. I found that to be pretty easy to work with, so... Finally, Thermian Plating. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Beyond the Wall and Vampiric Liminus. So Vampiric Liminus has killed me before. The Liminus, dude, they deal so much fucking damage. They'll just like they'll wipe you instantly. So be very cautious. Be very afraid as well. That's definitely true. So I have no idea what kind of Peely picks I would use, but not using anything. I'm not taking Lethargic Shields. I don't think I would need it, but also, yeah. Archimedea is the only reason I've been going into a damn near Forma Recession making builds. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you. I should do the math. I could show you. Wait, can I see? Does it show from this screen? Swap. No, it doesn't show. Here, give me one sec. Let me just pop into my arsenal real quick. I mean, you just extrapolate having a build on everything, and it gets a little ridiculous. So, this is the rabbit hole. This is the final frontier, chat. Archimedea. This is the final frontier for sure. So, having to put a build on all these weird ass fucking weapons. So many weapons. These are still weapons that I use regularly. Still going. So, the list stops at Prisma Gracata currently. So, currently the rifle list is like I have like a 50-50 shot in each slot to get a weapon that I would probably be fine with. So, that's like with Rivens and shit. So many Rivens. Yeah, first it's the Forma and then it's the Rivens. There's a Vidaria somewhere in here. Where's Vidaria? Vidaria's sitting right here, so Vidaria's got to get past Vectis. That's like a break point, and then it's got to get all the way up. So pistols have the worst ratio by far. But yeah, you get the idea. So I'm telling you, man, it's been first it was actually Steel Pass circuits. I was trying to do solo Steel Pass circuits, and that's when I started to burn Forma because I had to build weapons that I didn't own. And that's when I realized that, like, oh, most melee weapons are kind of defined by their, I think 7 average. I was like 5 to 4, yeah. No, it's, well, it's rewrites and stuff. I've definitely overwritten some, so, yeah, it's just having something on everything, and the ratio is pretty good. Honestly, you can survive with a pretty high ratio of weapons, but what was I saying?
Dear Diary. Dude,
I was talking about something for sure. Oh yeah, I was just showing that. So, I think it's time to lock in. I don't know if that's going to be 100% true, but I don't know if it'll be reflected in the gameplay. But we have to at least give it a shot. So, the pub's on a Monday. Am I right, chat? Pub's on a Monday. How are we feeling? That's what I'm speaking into the ether right now. I'm speaking into the void, manifesting good vibes. All right. All hits, no whammies. All right. We're going to get a goated squad. I'm not going to fail the survival. I'm not going to fail the first mission. The nice thing is that if they are Scaldra and they move faster, then I should be pretty much fine. So, I guess we'll have to see. Ooh, nice. I'm going to just keep running. I think they should follow me, and I might have to abort and try again if I don't get anybody immediately. I would rather do that. If I'm in a bad spot, I would rather just quit out, especially if I'm going to be in a solo round for a while. So, first thing I want to do is swap to Ortholis, click this, click the one, that should give me the shields that I need. And I just land a couple headshots, there you go. Okay, chill. Gotta remember to just hold it down. I don't know if that's actually dealing good damage. We'll have to see. We'll have to see in the edit. Okay, I do want to probably start spamming this. Start hitting those Sporogenesis. This looks rough. This looks like a bad time. This looks like, the answer is no. The question is, am I gonna have a single human being in the squad? And yeah, the answer seems absolutely no, so. I might have to abort it. I'll give it, I'm almost 2 minutes in. Sometimes I hit a bad oh! Drakian? Nice. That's sick. No way. No way I speak it into existence. No fucking way. That's insane. How did I do that? What the fuck? I swear to God, dude. Okay, I gotta chill out. That was freaky. I'm gonna keep popping these little spores. Supposedly these guys are moving faster, so I could probably just keep my one active like this. I think I can actually use roar at this point, so does this pop the little spores as well? Ugh. Oh, they put a cooldown on my abilities? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, but I can laser this guy, right? Yeah. Oh, he actually gets frozen? Oh, that's sick. Oh, he's just getting nuked. Oh, it doesn't even matter, dude. Holy shit. Apparently, not only did I win the lottery in terms of right at the last second I was about to abort, but apparently I was the goated choice. We have a Dante in the squad. No way, we have a Revenant in the squad. Oh my fucking God. Well, yeah, GG, I guess, for me proving my theory. It looks like I'm gonna have Mesmer Skin active. Oh my God. Mesmer Skin and Overguard on top of that. Oh, Chad. Fucking Christ. I don't like it. Well, I guess I should just spam my one then. Just keep roar active and spam my one. I have higher range, so it should be easier to snag all these dudes. I'm gonna snag all of them with my roar. Opposing squad with, oh, this is just these. I feel like most of these, what are they called? You know, like the stuff that happens in the face-off mission. I don't remember what it's called. It's just annoying. You know, there's like one that it's like a fog, and I'm like, okay, cool. Very nice. Thank you, very nice. Alright, time to lock in. Time to lock in for real? Oh, nice, dude. This feels a little goofy. Wait, I didn't have my galvanized stacks? No way. But I killed an enemy with galvanized? Or I killed an enemy just by shooting that dude. Is that right? I was looking up in the top right. I just so happened. Apparently I do everything except look at the fucking middle of the screen. I realized this when I was playing Night Rain. Sorry to bring up Night Rain for the zillionth and millionth time, but okay, I gotta say it. I did roll a God Relic. I did roll like the God Relic. I rolled 2 God Relics of all God Relics. So, the first God Relic is Bloodborne, and taking attacks improves attack power. So basically, when you get hit, you get a 10-second buff that's 15% damage, or maybe, yeah, I think that one is 15. And then I also have the Everjail Relic and the Raider perk, where if you land the stomp of your punch, if you get hit during that, then you get damage and endurance. And I think it gives you 10% damage and 10% stamina. But yeah, so those like stack on top of each other with the Everjail Relic. And then also, I also did roll stance breaking. What is it? Stance break. It's the double bonk relic. It's the stance breaking when wielding 2 armaments, and then I have a stone sword. So I basically have the Everjail relic. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing it off on Wednesday. I think it should be. Yeah, the update is coming out on 9/11 for. Oh my God, I should tell that story. The update is coming out on 9/11 for Japan, but I think it should be coming out on the 10th on Wednesday for us in the US. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit scary, but yeah, I've rolled some crazy relics, and honestly, I hate to say it, but after maybe I'm in this privileged state, I've started to realize that recently, that like I just literally having every like having builds on all this shit, like knowing all the weapons, like it's a very nice skill, especially when like this is just such a clutch thing to do every week, in the sense that it's just fun and hectic and chaotic to do on stream, and it's like, yeah, it's honestly like one of my favorite things to do, because it's still like one of the most difficult, probably the most difficult thing I do every week, because, you know, honestly, Omnias are kind of whatever, and it's definitely easier than this, but yeah, I gotta say, this is, I love just the oddities that an Archimedea will force me into. I think that's really the beauty. Like, I think a lot of people hate that. I noticed the same thing with Night Rain. It was crazy, but yeah, the idea that like I'm forced to use a specific loadout, I think is like, I love that. Like, to me, that's why I think Steel Pass Circuits is like so fucking goated. Like, I spammed it, and I tried to do something more, which was like actually, you know, going further, not going to level cap, but going to like level 1000, like doing like round 9. Do you think Arcane Hotshot is worth investing in? I think Arcane Hotshot, my philosophy is that you should get Arcane Hotshot the same way that I got Arcane Hotshot, which is at the rate at which you do Archimedeas, and only worry about it first, because I do think it's better than Universal Fallout. But I think it's all dependent on at the rate you can do it. So like, yeah, doing Temporal Archimedea is extremely fucking ruthless. And sometimes you don't get the dub. I mean, if you got to go for the dub, but I'm telling you, like, for a lot of people, like, Archimedea is a hard line. Like, you are just, some people are just not ready to do Archimedea. Like, they just don't have the build, or they don't get lucky with their team comp. Like, if you're gonna do it on Sunday. Do it right when it comes out, if you can. That's the ideal, because then you get the people that are fresh on it. Those people are gonna be the best at it generally. The earlier you can do it, the better. But yeah, it's more a question of like, are you like, is doing Archimedea every week and succeeding at it? Maybe succeeding at it is me being a little harsh, but you get what I mean. Like, is that going to be a burden? Wait, are they getting healed? I sort of fucking dead. And this guy can just be fucking. Jesus. I mean, they're kind of chunking him, but this guy's healing himself, it seems. I can just leave though, so it seems like. Oh, was that my Ortholist shooting him potentially? Yeah, I think like Warframe does a lot of stuff, and then they present you with Archimedea, and you're like, what the? You're like, I want all the rewards, but like, Jesus Christ! I think for like most people in Warframe, Archimedea is like this pie in the sky. Maybe not most people, but for a good chunk of people, like maybe I'm like judging that wrong, but I do think Archimedea is pretty rough, and getting a good build is not always like guaranteed, and by not always I mean like barely ever. But the higher the ratio, the more weapons you like. That's more the thing. Is like, it's not just that I have a build on every weapon. It's that I have to decide how I want to play every weapon. That's what putting a build is. Like, I think that's my beauty of Warframe, is like, Warframe is like the best for just giving you like, okay, you've got to prove your builds with your missions, and vice versa. You got to prove your missions. You won't be able to get into certain missions without certain builds. You get the idea. There, we get a fucking red and a blue. So yeah, I think really it's just how, like, are you able to succeed or not? I think that's what it comes down to. All right, this is Heavy Warfare. I'll let them know. Fullman or Acceltra Prime? I would say a Fullman, 100%. Because Fullman, you can use primary Crux and Blast, and then Crux is going to give you like massive amounts of status chance, and then that means proccing a bunch of Blast procs. But also, it's just a bullet that's like not super girthy, but it's like fast enough that you can just dump down a hallway. So literally, you can like deal Blast procs that chain off of, like, the bullets chain into the Blast procs, chain into the bullets. Like, oh my fucking god. And Fullman can like also just nuke single targets as well, because it's like just a bullet. Like, it doesn't have an AoE. You know, I think, not to say that like Acceltra suffers because it's an AoE, but I think that Fullman just is a bullet that does so much fucking damage, and it literally has infinite ammo. It's battery operated, and if the oh god, I'm freaking out, because the craziest thing is that the shotgun form, the form that I'm talking about that's goated, it uses 10 bullets per shot, but with primary crux, that's just 60% ammo efficiency, so it just reduces the number of bullets you use, and that's it. Are they all using the arc gun? Yeah, it's just me. I was the odd man. I was the blind man. Right, guys? I don't know. I couldn't tell you what lyric that was even trying to be. Should I just sit back and enjoy it? Like, I hate to say it. Just the base speed of the Mausolon is like one of the most... Oh wait, no, this is boosted. This is boosted from my companion. So this is a little bit faster, but this speed of the Mausolon, just how chunky it is. Like I remember this shit coming out and you were like, what the you're in a mech? I'm like, what is, and it's crazy that they've added like, I guess you call it a new game mode, but I don't know if that's the right term for it, but like, yeah, different way to progress. Where's this? Okay, let's see the damage. Yeah, I think it's been such a weird journey, just seeing how many different game modes they've created. Like how many different games inside of a game. Like you can be a space pirate that's like built on the fundamental systems. Like it takes in all the systems of like the Archwing and the worlds and the objectives. Oh, I'm getting boosted. My fire rate's getting boosted? What the fuck? Oh. Is that right? Oh, I want to hit him with this. Is that even fast enough? That is fast enough. Maybe hit this. Oh, can I hit him with that? Oh, did I miss him? I think I missed him. Where'd he go? Oh my god. He moves fast. I did not realize. Sorry, I have to lock in. I'm realizing that I'm scrunching forward when I shouldn't be. Oh my god. I need to reload. Fuck. Oh, I actually reload pretty quick though. Aw, rip. No more boosting. Lame. I think that was his Grimoire. His Noctua. Noctua? Sorry. I guess vocal stems, right guys? Hey, happy Monday. Good to be back. I was, so I recently, lost or stopped working where I was working, so I was looking at coming back to my old job and, hanging out with my friends there. And I had some weird stipulations about like being part-time, but like being almost full-time basically. So I was looking at I was looking at health insurance. I was like, what? So if I'm, I'm a little bit worried about, whatchamacallit, I don't want to get too much into politics, but there's some potential struggles coming with Medicaid, so I think technically I am on Medicaid, but I was like, well, I make this much money per month, and they were like, don't worry, you're on Medicaid. What's your MR rank? So I am Legendary 5, is it Legendary 5 now? Yeah, it's 5, but I usually describe myself as Max Mastery, but I'm not a founder, so I'm technically not actually Max Mastery, but I do like have everything in the game and have done everything in the game, so I can definitely say that. Where the fuck? He's down there, right? Yeah. Could've sworn. Oh, and I missed it again. Oh, you fuck. God, I love zooming in. Need to hit him with this. Oh, he teleports again? Oh my god. Do we love the Legacy capture, chat? I'm surprised they still have infinite energy. I think I might survive the... I think I might actually survive the tank. Oh, you motherfucker. This is... Do they have, like, seeds? It feels weird to say seed with fucking Legacytes, but... Do they have, like, enemy seeds where they do specific attacks over other attacks? It feels kind of strange to say that, but, Maybe they do. Maybe I'm stuck in the Night Rain brain, but yeah. I have to say, like, I think a lot of people were, like, they didn't like Night Rain because it's like this open world, and you have like these random objectives and there's not that many seeds, but I think what I learned is like, I think that's the one reason that Night Rain is so cool and is so much cooler than other roguelikes is like, it actually punishes you being slow. It punishes you being slow because you do less stuff. And so you need as much damage as humanly possible because you need to be able to like nuke everything instantly and move on to the next objective, especially in solo. Like solo is both the best way to practice and like honestly the best way to play because you get so many Wending Graces for the Night Lord that it's basically like, it's not like impossible to fail, but like if you've practiced it enough times, like you basically get 3 free revives that are full heals, and they're not just like full heals, like they'll heal you through damage, so you can like tank a hit like during your heal, like from your Wending Grace, and then just keep going. It's insane. So solo is like a great way to like test your shit because obviously like in duos everything has twice as much health, and in trios everything has 3 times as much health. So it was pretty fun. It was very cathartic for me and Avi to do double raider on duos because it was just like so much damage and stance damage. I think they also have a higher stance damage limit potentially, but yeah, we were just like tapping we were just knocking them down constantly. Like Gladius is very, very satisfying to do that, but I gotta say it, man. Yeah, I think Gladius is actually like the most mechanically difficult boss, but I think that Libra is the worst in the sense that it's like the most cruel, and like if you slow down for a second, then you basically have already lost the fight. Like to like come back in a Libra fight where you're like down is like so hard. So you need like a crazy giga maxed out build. So yeah, I was definitely looking at yeah, with Deep of Night coming out on 9/11, or you know, technically Wednesday 9/10, but I really think a lot of my practice has just been like, how good are you at the open world, and like are you able to dodge properly? I mean Gladius is so, like, you know what I mean? I hate to say it, guys, like I've never played a shooter that was like anywhere near as mechanically complex as Elden Ring, and then for them to make Night Rain and for it to just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna take the roguelike genre and we're gonna like flip it on its head. And it's not the first time that this has been done. There's a game called Raven's Watch that it is very beloved to me, it's from the developers of Curse of the Dead Gods, and it's like an isometric 3D version of this game basically, where there's like an open world and a limited time limit, and you can go in with a squad of like 4 players, and that runs on basically everything, and I think it runs on the Switch as well. So that's a weapon that I do think is very beloved, very similar to this, and is an incredibly cool concept. And yeah, Night Rain is actually difficult. I think, you know, WARFRAME is unfortunately a collectathon, and weirdly enough, Archimedea, the true endgame supposedly, is a fucking collectathon as well. So there's my hot take of the week. It's like, that's actually the truth. It's like, if you have a lot of forma and weapon slots, then Archimedea is easy. And if you're like a normal human being that either doesn't have a shit ton of plat or doesn't want to like sell shit for plat and like deal with the market, then maybe you gamble for some Riven god rolls. But I'm telling you, man, there's a struggle to be had out there for people. But unfortunately, I've cracked the code, and the answer is, of course, own everything in the game. Sorry to be such an asshole about it, but that's been what I've learned. A Violet Archon Shard, fucking great, cool, excellent. And the last one is the tank, and of course we have the Thermian RPG modifier, so we can only hit them with the Thermian RPG. Ooh, man. Sounds scary, right, guys? Sounds dangerous. We're gonna struggle really bad. being invincible, and invincible again, I guess, with my own little... I should have infinite energy, so if I need to press 1, then I can. I'll tell you what, mister, if I need to press 1, I will. Oh, nice. It did eat me off. God. Oh, chat. Okay, this is how the tank mission's gonna go. I can already tell. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna go swimmingly. It's gonna be 100% successful. It's gonna be the straight up easiest thing we've ever done. I mean, come on, man. Let me just roll up with this. Oh, that's all my energy. So that's fine. Let's see if I can refund it. I don't see any enemies. This is... Oh, the Luminous is gonna sap my energy. Ooh, chat. I wonder if we thought about that. Huh? Oh, but is my invincibility from Revenant just gonna completely nullify all of that? That's the... Yeah. I don't know why I stuttered there for a second, but... Ooh, chid. Alright, too easy. Yeah, still no energy. All these enemies right behind the door. Don't we fucking love that? Don't we love that, chat? Isn't that the best? Oof. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Can't you tell? I swear to God. What are there, like 5 enemies on the playing field? What is this? Is this... I know the tank's not going to be like... We can rest assured that the tank will not be like this. The tank will be much worse. I'll tell you that right now. We will not have troubles. We will not have enemy troubles with the tank. So you just hang tight. It's gonna be a little rough. So let's get into it. I think the main thing that I've noticed from Archimedea, if I were to actually give a takeaway, is like there are certain like best practices to look for, and a good companion really changes in Archimedea. Like a good solid companion. I got Verglass, Verglass Prime. I got a Riven on it, so I've got what is it, Tenacious Bond, and then I've also got Reinforced Bond, so I've got quite a bit of buffs going. I've also got Worm as my companion, so that's the one thing you can keep the same. And you know, double shield regen mods are very powerful. Arcane Aegis is very powerful. There's a lot of like survivability elements that can really save a build and keep you safe in a mission like this, and especially with the amount of damage that you can like potentially be dealt just immediately. Like sometimes if you can swap into your operator real quick, like there's some secret hacks that will definitely give you some serious oomph. But I mean, in the end, you still just have to be good at the game. Not like god tier good. Like, you don't... There's a lot of people who play Archimedea, and a lot of them succeed. So I definitely think that a good squad makeup, like if there's 2 people who kind of struggle and are not very good at it, then yeah, your mission is kind of cooked. So unfortunately, that is a little bit of a reality that I have to mention. Is like I have definitely seen that where one person dies leads to another person dies, yada yada yada, on and on. So it happens very quickly, and it can be... Oh, I had the wrong guys activated. My bad. No wonder, chat. No wonder, chat. I mean, what else would you expect from him? They say his daddy's from India. He's an Indian. No, not that kind of Indian. It's not just negative self-talk. It's Why can't I not kill these things? I feel like I dealt with this in another mission. I feel like I dealt with this in whatchamacallit, in the defense mission, potentially. Like when I was dealing with the acid balloons in the same situation. I don't know, man. Apparently I'm not good at shooting crates, because that thing's like a fucking crate. So it's just like, oh, my damage is terrible, apparently. Oh, I'm trash. Oh. So that's the truth now. I can't skip it. Oh, he's letting it ride. Letting that shit ride. Might as well get a water break. Let's get serious. Let's get physical. We should be safe. We're gonna get murmur and shit, but yeah, this completely nullifies anything I said about anything. Well, that's fucking lame. Well, I guess it didn't matter in the end, so fuck me. I guess it really won't matter. The Revenant is standing right next to me. Oh, nice. Popping that instantly. Oh, I just have I have an RPG that I'm just not using, apparently. I'm just a loser, apparently. I'm just a kid. No, I'm just a Bill. God, I love Schoolhouse Rock. I feel like I feel like if I pulled, a lot of people would still know what that is. You know what I mean, man? When was the last time? Shout out Bluey, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know why I know anything about kids television. What is it? Paw Patrol is another one? Hey, man. Family values. I mean, shout out PBS, right, guys? Sesame Street. That shit's going away, potentially. Bro, is this Bloodborne? Oh, dude. You're kind of making me want to do a Bloodborne randomizer run. I've been theorizing that it would kind of be cracked. I want to look into it. I could probably do it pretty quick. I beat the game, and I could do all the side content and that shit. I could do all that pretty quick, but the whole thing of like ROM may be a problem. Like the umbilical cords. Oh wait, but it wouldn't matter because they would just drop from random places from the umbilical cords. Because I would want to fight the moon presence. Or I guess the moon presence equivalent. Would I remove any boss? I don't think I would remove any boss, actually. That would be an interesting... Would that also change the chalice dungeons as well? I don't know if it would change the root chalices. That's actually an interesting... Huh. Because the very cool thing about the chalice dungeons is that if you do them alongside the normal game when you unlock them, then you can get some like crazy power-ups. Like you can get some really good blood gems, but I don't know if those would be randomized as well. Got me thinking now. So can I ask you, you're playing Bloodborne once a week? No. I'm also not playing, I haven't played Soulframe since the last update either. I don't know if they've been, because I have, oh, defeat an H, oh, nice, that's sick, I love that. I haven't seen like one of their like at everybody alerts, so I don't think they've released a new like big hotfix or anything. So no, unfortunately, I farmed a bunch of joineries and then that was it. Unless I turned all the messages off, but no, I've not been. I saw you were streaming though. I saw your stream. That's good to see. And then you uploaded. What was it? Was it Controls? Am I remembering that right? Trying to remember. Yeah, I have been thinking if I were to play something else, I do think a Bloodborne randomizer run would be pretty crazy, but I do also think, honestly, Sekiro randomizer kind of looking up. Still to this day, like one of the most goated shit. Oh, hilarious stream, boo. Oh, Unforgiven percussion. Oh my god. Well, that was a massive dub. That was a massive fucking GG. Holy hell. Damn, that was a... This Friday we'll get Soulframe news. Oh, yeah. I think around Halloween, a bunch of people will hop on Bloodborne for a weekend. Like, it's a yearly event. Oh, interesting. That's a cool idea. No, I've played it. I played it recently. I did a whole video about it. It was pretty crazy. Bloodborne on PC. That's all I'll say. Bloodborne on PC. Won't say anything else. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna skedaddle. There were a few bugs, but the only time I lost progress, I lost about a minute because it saves pretty often. So, and usually it's just progression time where it'll crash. Oh, I have to open the Peely pack. We'll do that later, right? It's time. So that was step 1. That was run number 1. We're only halfway through. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. That's crazy. Is this Bloodborne? Oh, nice. No, I like that. I like how it's Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to start raging too bad. That's so like to be expected, you know what I mean? How often though? Like, is that a weird question to ask? Maybe that would change things. If it was really often, that would make it even worse. But even if it's not that often. Okay, what do we get? Saryn, Sevagoth, or Zaku? Disruption, survival, alchemy? I feel like I have to use Saryn. And why do I have to use Saryn? Because Saryn is my most used Warframe. So theoretically, I will never use her ever again. So I do have to take her, because I will definitely use Zaku and Sevagoth ever again. Komarex, Kuva, no way. Kuva Sobek. But I'm not going to use the Sobek augment. I'm not going to use the augment. I'm going to troll you guys. Holy fuck. I'm literally going to epically troll you guys. That's Kuva Heck. I'm stupid. I'm going to show you a completely different Kuva Sobek build. Oh my god. I'm going to give you the business. Ocucor or Brack or Talon? Could I survive with Ocucor? I probably actually could in this situation. I think with Saryn, I would put out enough damage that I could probably make it work. And yes, Sobek will work like a charm, so... Where the fuck is Ocucor? Where are you, buddy? Onos? There's Ocucor. Look at that. And then finally, Quassus? Yeah, it has to be Quassus. I didn't use my melee weapon once, I think, that entire game, so that's pretty sick. Quassus. Did I lock Quassus? I did lock Quassus, yes. Okay. Constricted, max energy reduction. I think I already... Oh, transference distortion, so I'm forced to take that. I'm forced to take constricted. So this is a great loadout for a very specific reason. So that's the loadout. Alright, let's take this. I need my transference. I will not live without it. And hopefully I will actually make use of it. Or I'll actually need to make... Maybe I shouldn't say hopefully, but... Alright, let's come in the light a little bit. Alright, so, Saryn. 2 Tau Forge greens for more toxin damage. Obviously for toxic lash. I do have Zada's Whisper in here in place of the 2. Effectiveness on energy orbs, energy max, and shield capacity. So I've got 375 energy. Wait. I think that means I can't cast. Wait. 375. Wait. No, I have to check this. No, this isn't enough energy. No, that's not enough energy to cast. Oh wait, no, we're fine. I'm silly. 70 energy. This is. I was looking at my husband. No, 70 energy. No, we're fine. I knew I did the math already. Yeah, so you can still. This is like almost all my energy, and then this is 35. So these are very, very interesting buffs. And the reason I'm using these, I've got double shield regen, adaptation, and Arcane Aegis. Those are my survivability mods. The reason I have both of these is they function the same way. These function as separate instances of damage. And what that means is instead of me using, what is the mod? Like 3 times a week, I will ask, oh yeah. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Anyway, so these are like separate instances of damage. So instead of using acid shells, I'm using just blast damage, and the blast AoE will then proc another instance of Toxic Lash and Zada's Whisper. So that is that synergy. It's a pretty powerful one. They may have changed it because of, what was it? The Vidaria? I don't know if it's carried through, but I think it's fine. I think it's just the Vidaria that they changed, so this should carry through. And we'll see. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it won't. Shout out Tristan Well for dropping some likes. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's just Arcane Avenger on top of both of those buffs. And of course, Kuva Sobek. This is a cold damage, crit damage Riven. So definitely fucking using that. And I've got heat as the valence. The other build is just prime chilling grasp. So, yeah, I'm using clip delegation and primary crux. So I'm literally getting like a zillion status chance, and I'm procking. I'm like clearing my blast procs instantly. I'm clearing my own blast procs like it's fucking crazy. So, galvanized savvy obviously for gun condition overload. So you're gonna just shred, and this basically gives you infinite ammo. So pretty sick for clip delegation. It is very easy to use. So let's get serious. Ocucor should potentially give me a zillion damage. Was I using the Riven build? Yes. Okay, we're good. So the Riven on this is Toxin Cold status duration. So this is 2 mods in one. This is giving me free viral, but it's giving me 200% viral. So it's kind of a shit ton of viral. So I've been thinking about using Blast, but I do like having viral heat on a weapon like this. This is also secondary encumber with 10 fucking Forma. So pretty insane. It's because of the Riven. I've re-rolled this Riven so many times, so this build doesn't really exist without the Riven for me. You could just go heat, you could go blast potentially, but you don't have the points for that either. So oh yeah, you could get rid of Hornet Strike. Yes, you could potentially put in blast maybe, or gas. I don't know what you would use in that other slot. Blast would be not terrible. Like, I think that would actually come in pretty clutch, because you do get so much status chance on a beam weapon. It doesn't look like a lot, but that's a lot of status chance. So yeah, we're gonna definitely be using this build. So we'll see if I can land it. We should be dealing enough damage that it should work just straight out the box. So finally, Quassus. This is a very interesting one. This is focus energy, giving me insane heavy attack efficiency and also electricity. So if I want to use this as a bonk fluence build, if I want to do a heavy slam build, then I can. So but this is also electricity on, so these knives have force slash proc, so it throws out a fan of knives with force slash proc. So pretty criminal. It's really good for single targets when you use the heavy attack, and then you can use the heavy slam for crowds and stuff. So it's actually decently useful. But there you go. All right, that's Saryn. It's going to be easy, hopefully, potentially. The missions don't look too hard, so I think we should just go. Just get it started. All right, what are we gonna call out? Double Demolishers kind of sucks. Enemies only take damage if your player's within 15 meters. That sucks. Enemies' health slowly regenerates. That also sucks. So those all kind of are poop tier. Hostile support. Oh, this is 4 meters. Oh, life support. Oh, we get Necromex instead. That's actually good. Eximus AM4s. That's gonna be fucking annoying. So this mission may take a little bit of time. So thankfully, most of these missions look like a complete joke, so let's get into it. I'm gonna get serious. Oh, did not mean to do that. There is a volume there. It's not a teleport volume, it's like a open your loadout volume. Alright, good vibes once again. We had good vibes earlier, but I don't know if they'll carry over. 93 energy, so I have a little bit to spare on top of my other stuff. This is what? This is a disruption. Oh, but I can fully just chill here, right? I can just AFK for a little bit and tripod Ligma. Holy shit, that's goated. Right off the bat, legendary 1 with Valkyr Prime. Holy fuck, straight up goated. Who else we got? Who else we got? Oh, the full heirloom as well. I love that fashion. Nice. With a Dante Spectre? No way, dude. No way, bro. Oh, we're getting shafted. We're getting slow upkeep on anything. I feel like we're struggling a little bit. Let me pause this real quick. I can tab this over. Yeah, excuse me. I wasn't using it properly. All right, we should be better now. All right. All right. One person. Okay. don't know how I feel about this. This makes me spooked. This makes me freak out a little bit, but I think we should survive, potentially, but yeah, riveting gameplay, right, guys? Yeah, what can I say? You know what I want to talk about right now? You guessed it. I gotta say, man, I like doing so many Gladius fights. I really like have so much fun. Like, I think Gladius is like genuinely hard and like doable solo, but like, you know, Libra is like bullshit. Oh wait, he killed 5 enemies. Oh, interesting. Libra is bullshit, but I think Gladius is like actually a really well designed and difficult boss, and is fucking has these crazy attacks and stuff, and I feel like I have to abort this. I think it's just cursed. I'm on the wrong algorithm or something. I gotta just try again. This is a little bit longer than it was last time, but yeah, no real timer on anything. I'm not really doing anything, so yeah, I'm just gonna abort. Second game Anatomica. I don't really care about my quit rate at this point. My quit rate is high enough for other reasons, so who cares? Keep moving. Try again. Oh, there you go. It shows me all those rewards. It's kind of interesting. It's a cool mechanic, right, guys? I love that.
Yes.
All right, good vibes. One more time. I don't know if I'll succeed, but I mean, you have to just try. Maybe I get the same dude. All right. Thank God, right? I mean, if it was a survival, that would have been rough. All right, here we go. We're gonna get a complete success, right, guys? Complete success. We're gonna get so many more people joining. It's gonna be way too easy. Tripod Ligma again, nice. And nobody else again. Fucking Christ, dude. No way, loaded in immediately. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. Wait, can I emote to him? I should totally emote. Oh wait, that was the Frost emote? Wait, are you serious? The Universal Gemini emote was the Frost one? Well, well, well. There we go. My plan worked. Yes.
Saryn, you know my reputation.
Yes, it did work. What did I tell you, man? See? Secret hack. Secret hack. Nice. What can I tell you? I've learned one thing. I'm an expert gamer. I'm a super gamer. What can I say? I know exactly how this shit works. I'm a flex on you a little bit. That was hilarious. Well, well, well. But the theory, it worked. Yes, my plans, my calculations. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't have any kind of... Oh, I need to build up clip delegation. I think I've hit enough times that I can do my shit. You know what I mean? That I can really do my shit. Okay, I should just... do I need to reload? 150? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, these guys need to be within a certain distance as well. Okay. Well, now we should be able to dump. Now we should be able to get serious. Get smart, you know what I mean? God, I've been watching old movies recently. I just watched... Oh, Professor Bruin is gone. Oh, that sucks. Oh, he wait, who activated it? Oh, we just got our abilities. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's all my energy. Oh, it's coming this way. No? Where's it coming from? Oh, he was right next to me? Ah, in my hubris, he had spawned right next to me. Okay, could use a little bit more energy. I think I do need to do this. We could probably still do this with 3 people. This guy is Cyto 9. Crazy, bro. I should keep Zada's active as well, because that duration is way longer, so it's definitely like cheaper overall. Alright. Let's do this. See if we can land some good strikes. Yeah, I will say they need to increase the spawns on Disruption. If they did that, I would be so much happier with it. I think it would be such a better game mode. Oh, I should just hit this and then pick up. Oh, nice, dude. Sick. I can literally just nuke these guys. Oh, I can just cook them instantly. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, that makes me giggle. That makes me cackle and giggle. Oh, these are like the same duration. I lied. This one might actually be shorter. Maybe? Potentially? Alright, 225, yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah, we are like cleansing that blast. Oh, it's so stupid. It looks so dumb. The little particle effect that happens when you cleanse the blast proc. It is just. I gotta sit back. I've been leaning forward. I haven't realized it. I need a posture check or something. All right.
Get it done and get back. We're strongest as a unit.
All right. I think we're chill, looking good. Okay, sweet, and I can kind of cruise through this. Yeah, now we're talking. Oh, clutch, holy shit. Oh my god, the damage. Look at this Valkyr, dude. Look at this Valkyr. This guy's flexing. This guy's crazy. I love this. See what I mean? Something about it. This one definitely comes easier. Deep Archimedea, you are kind of just nuking, but it's nice to use Saryn. That's what I've realized. These types of frames, it's very rare. Oh, I'm gonna snag that gas. Actually, is there a wait? Is that a fire? I'll take a fire. That should give me basically infinite ammo with fire. So, do I try Ocucor? No, I have it only on this. Oh, chill. Keep it up. Nice damage. Easy clap. GG. I'll hit this and then find me an energy orb. Nice. Easy snag. Where did that come from? First round complete just like that. What else do we have in missions? Yeah, survival and alchemy is a complete joke. This is completely silly mode. Like, totally goofy. Like, the dumbest thing you've ever seen. Straight up just gonna nuke these guys. I mean, I feel silly even like talking about it. I mean, is that just the power of Saryn? I mean, it's been a long time, but to return to Saryn and see the secret hack, the Giga gameplay. And there's a lot of weapons that work really well with Saryn, like Vectis, like a lot of high damage single target weapons that have blast on them really kind of fuck shit up. Like they do big numbers. 108, nice. Okay, sweet. You just chunk like crazy. Get some free electric damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Yeah, this is... It's almost satisfying. You just go for it and you're like, oh, I know it's going to be a joke. I know it's going to be way too silly, so... This is what we got, man. This is too silly, too goofy. It's kind of like embarrassing sometimes, especially in Deep Archimedea, when somebody struggles a little bit, because I don't know. It's oh! Why did I speak? I should be able to revive myself off these guys though. Oh no, I'm just down. Oh no, I'm sitting right here. Can I kill these guys though? I'm not in range. Oh, thank God. That was dangerous. Oh shit. No, this guy's going down. Well, I mean, it is embarrassing. That's what I have to say. It is embarrassing when I go down. Like me of all people, especially when I go down. That is downright cringe. But yeah, it seems the what was that? I'm pretty sure that was whatchamacallit. a Leech Eximus. I stood on the pool and it nuked my entire HP bar. I don't know if I'm 100% correct on that, but yeah, I'm gonna hit this. Oh, don't have enough for that. Okay. Still okay, but yeah, that is embarrassing. I have to call it out. Like, dude, if I die more than anybody, way more than anybody, if I'm looking goofy as fuck, that is giga cringe. That is like, oh my god, what are you saying, bro? What are you even talking about? Oh, he's dead already? Yeah, we really love the Bone Widows, don't we, chat? They come in clutch. They become very useful. And I like having just enough energy to keep both abilities active, so kind of clutch. I mean, it's just the... Oh, I need to watch that. Saw that. Yeah, not being invincible right there. I saw that. I'd be careful. After a shield gate proc. Because I can just swap into my operator at any time. Then I'm chilling. Okay. Ooh, my boy's with me. Can't even see this guy. Oh, and he's dead. I was reloading. Well, don't I look silly? Well, don't I look silly? You know, kind of do. Just a little bit, Chad. You gotta be real. I mean, I like the Dante Spectre. Kind of clutch, but, yeah. I can see why Sight would die, but, this guy should definitely not be dying, so we gotta step up the gameplay a little bit for the second act, which is just a survival. It's just a survival where they summon a bunch of necromechs, so theoretically we just nuke them same as before, so appreciate the likes as well, thank you. Oh my god, a red and a yellow. Dude, I have a huge surplus of reds now. It's actually like pretty crazy. Oh wait, did this event? Interesting. I wonder if that event went off properly. Anyway, I just noticed something in the Discord that got me a little freaked out, but I can't do anything about it now, so, I don't know, man. It's just nice. Like, I think I've enjoyed coming back to Warframe so much over the years that, like, it has become my favorite shooter, and other shooters have kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit, if I'm being honest. Like, just the idea that I have Warframe waiting for me, not just in like a negative sense, but in a good sense that, like, oh, I have Omnias that I can just always be running, and I have Netracell that needs to be finished, and I have a task. Warframe is so quick and enjoyable. No, yeah, but it, like, I think it's really just the meme of, like, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? And you break it up into these little goals, and then eventually you've gone further and further and further, and then you're so far before you even realize you're so far. Maybe not before you even realize, but there's definitely this very crazy point where you get to a very good spot in the game, and your goals start changing, and the reason you play Warframe starts to change, and I think that's a very interesting conversation to have. Also, is this dude using random status effects? Is that what I'm seeing? Appreciate it. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Besuasius. AIDS. What the? What am I looking at? There's supposed to be a thing here. Oh my god. I'm gonna poo in my pants. What was where pygmy elephants? So yeah. But I think it's just like, well, getting all the weapons is more like starting with the weapons you want and grow your list, because it's not just about getting a weapon, because with Archimedea as the end goal, it's about getting a weapon and actually learning how to play it, and learning how you want to play it. Because some weapons can be played differently and may benefit from you playing them differently. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, so... where the fuck is the objective? Did we walk down a hallway for nothing? Did we walk down the wrong hallway? I guess there's no life support towers, right? So... Oh shit! A teddy bear sent 20 GGs. Oh my god, appreciate it, thank you. Mr. Teddy Bear-san. Teddy Bear-san. No, that's where the thing is, right? Is it down that left hallway? What the fuck are we looking at? No, that's the correct way. No, that's right. No, that's not right. What the fuck? Yeah, where's the... There's a dead end, right? Yeah, where the fuck? Well, they just summoned another one? Oh my god. I swear to God, bro. Are they just gonna hang out in this corner? I think that's... I guess the Necromechs will always spawn. So we might as well, if I'm being real. This is hilarious. I love it. Right, guys? I definitely love it. I'm being sincere. Persuasius, yeah. There's so much status effects on that. Yeah, that was probably, if not every status effect, it was like most of the status effects in the game. Somebody definitely has Encumber. Should we just watch? I want to see. Yeah, somebody definitely has Encumber. Actually, maybe he doesn't have Encumber. Also, those are all wasted. These fuckers. I mean, we didn't even care. Those were all wasted. That's insanity. Yeah. Somebody definitely has Encumber, though. That's my theory. Just that at the rate that they built up, I was like, there's no other way. There's no other theory. It must be that. That's my Alex Jones impression. Shout out Teddy Bear sending a dolphin as well. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. I gotta say it. I mean, it's really so nice to have you here. And hey, every Monday, come in for Warframe, because that's when I can get the crowd. That's when I can get the Archimedea crowd. It may potentially become a Sunday, but yeah, definitely getting the Archimedea crowd is crucial. Getting those clutch gamers who are ready to go. So I appreciate it. Now you're a clutch gamer. Very good. I hope the sound alert sounds weird on my end, so I hope it doesn't sound strange on your end, but there should be a sound alert. I should have that set up correctly now, so thank you so much. I apologize that when somebody gives me some money, then the first thing I think about is like, oh, I hope the stream is running properly, right, guys? I literally don't know what I'm doing anymore. I was gone 2 years, came back and felt so lost. Oh, dude, sick profile picture as well. Love that profile picture. Yeah, well, it depends. Like, have you completed the main story? Like, where did you stop? Because that's really important. It's like wherever you ended, then there are kind of like definitely goals beyond that and stuff like that. So there's like weapons to farm, and eventually you do. There's like 5 different life support things that pop. Yeah. So this mission has a modifier that. When one of those necromechs spawns and you kill them, then it drops a shit ton of life support charges, but we're at max, so yeah, we're totally chill. Seeing this gameplay, I'm like, damn, how much did I miss? Yeah, for real, dude. I mean, this is deep Archimedea, so this is like getting into Archon mod or Archon Shard territory, so basically there's these new missions called Archon Hunts, and then like Netra Cells are an eventuality, and then beyond that is Archimedea, and these are like missions that you can play to get these shards, these shards that you put into your Warframe, and they're essentially like free extra mods. You get 5 extra slots to put in like power strength or really some crazy stuff, and the shards are really what changed the build at this point. All the quests I got like 5 more to do. Okay, so that's good. So stick with that. Like if you've got a strong weapon, that's really good. So basically you're gonna beat the story quest, and then you're gonna complete one other area, and then you're gonna unlock the steel path, and then that's when it gets kind of crazy. So for now, just go through the story quests. If you feel like you have a shitty weapon, then there's a potential you might want to upgrade it, and there's definitely some guidance that can be given in that direction as well. So it's totally nuts. Yeah, unfortunately these necromechs are kind of like trash poop tier, especially with this squad makeup. So the 3rd mission should be a joke as well. It's just an alchemy, but it's going to be long, potentially. It's going to be extra longest. So we're looking chill.
Good kill.
Alright, excellent. Beautiful. Alright, then we just keep on rolling. Sweet. I think we're good. Safe for this round. Okay, so final round. That round is not actually going to be difficult, just going to be pretty boring. That's about it. It's going to be monotonous, just killing Eximus over and over again, but it does mean that serving the purpose of killing the Eximus is a very good purpose to serve, so I don't know why I said it like I'm fucking William Shakespeare or something. No, that wasn't William Shakespeare. That was like gnome language. What the I don't know. I couldn't figure out a better way to describe it. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Temporal Archimedea, that was way too much fun. Alright. Oh, into the void. We love that. Thankfully I'm safe. And we get one more mission. And then we're totally safe. Then we win. Tau Forge Red, holy fuck. That's actually insane. That's actually fucking... I have to show the stats of the Archon shards. Because you saw that, like, all of my Warframes have 5 Archon shards of varying colors. So I have to show the numbers so you can start to understand. The power of the weekly gameplay. You know what I mean? Just showing up the weekly gamer. That's what I am. I play Warframe a little bit like Fortnite. I show up for the weekly quests and shit. I don't know if that's how people play Fortnite. I feel like people are pretty addicted to it, but I actually had a decent time playing Fortnite. I didn't think it was, I didn't think it was the worst game in the world. Oh, I like that the Dante Spectre isn't affected by the fucking modifier, the mission modifier, so we still have Overguard coming in. Kind of nice. I'm gonna throw this over here. Just kill all of them. Yep. Perfect. We'll hit this. Just don't die instantly. Watch the health. And I think when all is said and done, we will in fact survive. So looking pretty clutch. Okay, chill. All right. Then we hit this. Hey man, look at this. Oh, and there's a shit ton of them over here. What the fuck? Oh my god, there's like a zillion amphors over here. What are we doing, man? I gotta be a fucking shuttle apparently. Oh, dude. We're indulging. This mission's gonna be over like lickety split. God, lickety split, bro. Oh my god, who am I? This is looking decently straightforward, I gotta say it, man.
Enemies inbound.
I'm also gonna look. I'm potentially gonna look at putting more sound dampening stuff up there potentially. Man said lickety split. Yeah, I'm like, who am I? Who? There's this TikTok that I'm, I guess, referencing when I think of that. It's the last time I heard somebody say that, but I don't know if anybody recognizes just like lickety split. You're like this fucking. I don't even know how to explain this guy, but yeah, that's true TikTok consumer right there. I've watched too much, so it's definitely like post-ironic. It's bad. It just comes up. I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad the brain rot is there, but it's like in the back burner. I don't like bring it out. Like I'm not 6'7" guy. You know what I mean? Right, guys? Ew, bro just said 6'7". Literally die. Bro looks like he's 35. I also love how the enemies just stop spawning as soon as it's time for the pipes, so it's time to pipe, bro. God, I just can't stop, dude. Oh my god. Alright, chill. Oh, too far, too far. Too far, feeling like a cringe lord. Alright. Anyway, I think we're fine. This should be just about it. Oh, did I break it by bullet jumping? No way. Is that the truth? Is that the reality here? Oh, I should have snagged one of those. Let me snag one of these just in case. Excuse me for that. Oh my god, you fuck. Oh, but there's a toxin right... No, is that the ammo? That's the fucking ammo. Oh my god. I got trolled twice. Oh, that's why I'm Oh, I'm understanding now. I'm on board now. Can I actually get this shit going? No, I don't think I can get that going. That was the #1 thing I found struggle with Ocucor in Deep Archimedea, was like getting it started. Because like once you can start it, then it just carries itself forever, but you do need a certain level of sustainability to actually like make it work, which is kind of cringe, but I guess you could work around it. Oh, watch that. Oh, still getting ticked. Give me 1 sec. Let me get back over here. Let me actually hit them with this. I haven't been using that this entire game. Okay, let's blow up some fucking dudes. Let's hit him with some blast. Just let it cascade through the area. Wait, did the enemy deaths cause the explosions to spawn on me? Is that how it works? Is that what I'm seeing? It's dangerous, but manageable. I'm not greedy, I swear. I'm not out for my own death, apparently. Jesus Christ. Alright, keep moving.
Exquisite.
Safe. Looking good. Okay, oh my goodness.
Remember my face while yours is melting off.
Alright, Chad. Time to get serious. Then I can just dump down a crowd. Okay, I'm loving it. Oh, I probably killed too many and not grabbed enough orbs. I'm failing to use my duty. Use my duty, do my duty, excuse me. I am losing it, chat. And I'm not even like being that funny. Fuck. Is this? Yes, this is an Ampher. Okay, good. I'm grabbing the orbs properly. I'm succeeding. I'm a little bit of an errand boy. Oh, Bear Scent Cap, dude. No, yeah, it's... Do I give off Unk vibes? I was born in 2000. I feel like I've just embraced that, because I'm like balding as well as a 25-year-old man. So, can I say I'm a high T male? Super high T, bro. Yeah, I've been the pattern mustache. Does that show up properly? I don't think that shows up properly. No, not Unk or Boomer or anything else, just Amar. Appreciate it, Ollie. I don't know if that shows up on the... Because I'm using Streamlabs currently, so I don't know if the hat and mustache... It does nothing? Yeah, fuck. Yeah, they don't have that integration. Makes me sad. You know, I've thought about... oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Streaming on the TikTok Live Studio. Now that it's like on a separate computer. Like having OBS for... Like just using normal OBS for streaming over like YouTube and Twitch, and then I can do TikTok Live Studio for TikTok. So then I can actually like have good moderation and like do it properly. So that has got me thinking that like now that I'm on a separate laptop, that the power, like I clearly have enough bandwidth to use it properly, and it's actually not that hard to multi-stream between Twitch and YouTube. So I could totally just do that way and then have an output that way. So it's definitely a potential in my mind that I would have to set up a whole OBS scene and everything, but I think it could be doable. It may be something that I look into over the weekend and stuff, because that may kind of simplify stuff as well, because I would still have Restream up, and then if I wanted to pull up the TikTok live stream on another monitor, then I always could, and then I could just have, you know, Restream and the monitor and all that stuff and have that going. So oh Jesus, I'm chill, but that's a complete dub. 8:38. I mean, fucking perfect timing. But yeah, I mean, Archimedeas for me really has been something that, it's not just that I enjoy doing them, it's that I enjoy doing them on camera, because I end up obviously playing worse because I'm talking to you guys and doing stuff. So appreciate it's Corn as well. Yeah, it does nothing. Yeah. So that would be the one thing, is like TikTok Live Studio would give me a little bit better access to TikTok and functionality, and then I could potentially move some stuff around. And then with OBS docs and stuff, then you can actually just like move those wherever you want and have chats and do the Restream chat and yada yada yada, and then it would essentially function the same. So I guess theoretically that would be my ideal, and then I would just have TikTok Live Studio. Well, there's the full reward: Tauforge blue, Tauforge red, a Tauforge yellow, and a yellow. So last thing to do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, appreciate it, Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear-san, thank you. Oh, what the fuck? I just hit it now? Oh, because I was logged in. Oh, wait. It's kind of weird. Interesting. Anyway, last check. Let's get an Archon shard check. All right, real quick. Sheesh. Ice check. Oh my god, 10, 30, and 32. Those are my current stats. Those should just go up. They should never go down. Appreciate the likes as well. Holy shit. 928. Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, that is just Grimmer Poggers. Yeah. You know, that was a total dub. That was a massive win, bro. Holy shit. So yeah, if you did enjoy and you're watching on YouTube, I do appreciate if you drive. Fuck, bro. I'm dead. Fucking just end the stream already. Yeah, I would appreciate it if you drop a like It's the one thing that you can do that's super easy that really helps out the video. So thank you so much for watching. I will be back on Wednesday for Elden Ring Night Rain Deep of Night. So I've been hyping it up. I've been practicing for it, and it's finally time. The time has finally arrived. So
How are you the most normal person I know?
we're gonna have to get serious. I'm gonna be playing that with Avi. Appreciate you being in chat as well, Avi. So thank you. And yeah, I've got links to everything everywhere. You're awesome. 40 You're Awesomes? Holy shit. Shout out Chris, welcome in. You caught me right at the end. Dude, Teddy Bear-san, holy shit. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Oh my god, dude. Wait, is there, do I see, where's the, how do I see how much, okay. Yeah, I think I might look into TikTok Live Studio, but holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. And a game controller as well. Oh my god. But yeah, links to everything are everywhere. Wait, and then I think I had somebody... Wait, 1 second. Let me check this real quick. Boop. And boop. Okay, we're good there, yeah. I see the game controller. I saw something appear when you did the game controller. Hold me, Bobby, I'm scared. Appreciate it, Chris. Appreciate the likes as well. But yeah, yeah, if you go to the description on YouTube, the About section on Twitch, or my profile on TikTok, then you can find me there. It's also just twitch.tv/AmarJJoshi, youtube.com/AmarJJoshi, and tiktok.com/@AmarJJoshi. So hope you guys have a good night. I will see you. I'll appreciate Teddy for following as well. Thank you so much. So good to have you. I'll be here on Wednesday doing Elden Ring Night Rain. That game is way harder and scarier, so it'll be fun to watch. So that is going to be with Avi, so it's going to be with a friend. Yeah, watch you, Greg. Yeah, take care, mate. Yeah, thank you. Hope you guys have a good night. I will be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m., same place, same time. That is all for me. Take care. Have a good night. I am out of here. Bye-bye.